absolutely beautiful. Introducing every time.
History in the making. We are about to crown for the first time a Rise Women's Champion. And could that title belong to the Voodoo Queen Amara? You will not find a more unorthodox competitor in British wrestling like the Voodoo Queen Amara.
And now for her opponents. Making our way to the ring.
She made it all the way to the final of the women's tournament. In questionable circumstances in many cases. Big win over Charlie Morgan, big win over Little Miss Roxy. Both featuring, I'm just going to say, shenanigans from one of Merseyside's standout wrestlers. Regardless of how she got here, she is here. One of these two is about to make history as the first ever Rise Women's Champion, and you couldn't find two more polar opposites. On one side of the ring, the Voodoo Queen Amara. On the other side, Lizzy Styles.
Right, Faithful, come on, let's be having you! This is for the Women's Rise Championship!
The Women's Rise Championship. It has been talked about for months. Tonight we will have the first ever Women's Rise Champion. And regardless of the difference between these two performers, the one thing they have in common is that Lizzy's doing right there, that desire to be the first Women's Rise Champion.
Do you know what? You are
Lizzy Styles trying to steal the belt. Some would say she's stolen most of this tournament. Be that as it may. She has made it to the final, as has Voodoo Queen Amara. In fact, during the tournament, Voodoo Queen Amara took time out to enter the hardcore division, challenging for the hardcore championship, being put through thumbtacks back at Somerset. She ain't afraid to mix it up with anybody, but tonight it's all about the Rise Women's Championship. Collar and elbow, and underway we go.
What's the problem?
Lizzy Styles not intimidated by the unorthodox Voodoo Queen Amara. That's going to get you kicked off the ferry across the Mersey. That'll be in the Echo on Sunday. Collar and elbow once again, and Lizzy Styles taking her sweet time in the opening of this match. Voodoo Queen Amara just wants to get stuck in. Lizzy Styles wants to wrestle this at her pace. Voodoo Queen Amara asking for the microphone.
You want to be women's champion? Let me tell you what you are. You are a pussy, 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 pussy.
Oh, that's got the gander of Lizzy Styles up. sleeper hold on the back of Armara, and Armara shakes her off. And Lizzy Styles straight back to that sleeper hold, trying to bring down Armara. Certainly the size game belongs to Armara, but you cannot take your eyes off Lizzy Styles. As this tournament has shown, she will take any shortcut she can to get the victory. And on a night like tonight, with prestige and history in the air, you know she's going to go for it. Big clothesline from Armara. Elbow. And a big slam from the Voodoo Queen. I don't think Lizzy Styles is going to find much comfort in the Rise faithful after the way she started tonight. On the Voodoo Queen about to fly! Big dive through the ropes! This is what the Women's Rise Championship means! Voodoo Queen Armara throwing herself into the Rise faithful and taking out Lizzy Styles in the process. Big fight feel between Lizzy Styles and the Voodoo Queen, who is very much in control of things now. Back and forth, Lizzy Styles with 8 cheap shots of Voodoo Queen, getting back in control with their big forearm, bouncing her off the hardest parts of the ring. Lizzy Styles getting in the face of the Rise faithful. And that jaw jacking gave the Voodoo Queen some time to recover. Voodoo Queen Armara has been certainly a huge contender here at Rise, mixing it up with anybody and everybody. Doesn't matter how tall you are, how big you are, what gender you are, Voodoo Queen's been getting amongst it. Oh, Lizzy Styles just sitting down onto Voodoo Queen. Lizzy Styles knows she's not going to be very popular on Sheep Street. She's doubling down, as they say. Despite the attitude of Lizzy Styles, she is one talented competitor. You see that in Flourish just like then. Big running uppercut from Lizzy Styles. And a snap there to take down Voodoo Queen. A big kick to the back of the Voodoo Queen's head. That could just about do it in the early stages. No. That would have been the cleanest victory Lizzy Styles has had here at Rise. And the Voodoo Queen is feeling the power of the Rise faithful. Back to her feet. Off the ropes goes Armara, and a huge clothesline to meet her from Lizzy Styles.
You're pissing me off.
Just a 2 for Lizzy Styles. Lizzy would love nothing more to be sat on that train on the way back to Lime Street with the Women's Rise Championship at the seat next to her. Rise faithful coming alive. Yeah, it's going to win you no favours, that. We call that kindling in Yorkshire. And Lizzy starts choking on Voodoo Queen Armara. Lizzy in charge of this match. She's in the right place to seal a victory and take the Women's Rise Championship back to Liverpool with her. And now pulling back on the neck and the throat of Voodoo Queen. Trying to wear her down. We can tell the Voodoo Queen Armara outsizes Lizzy Styles, so Lizzy can keep Voodoo Queen down. This is her match for the taking. Voodoo Queen back to her feet. Big elbows, but a receipt from Lizzy Styles and a huge clothesline as well. If Lizzy Styles takes this match away, she can already claim to have beaten half of the division. Big win over Charlie Morgan. Big win over Little Miss Roxy. But Voodoo Queen, she's been in some incredible competitions in the run-up to this match. A very memorable match against Lana Austin at the Temple of Boom only a few months ago, among others. We're very proud of the Women's Rise division. One of these two will be the figurehead for it. Spear by Armara! And if Armara can get over there, that could easily be enough. New Rise Women's Champion. Rise faithful solidly behind Voodoo Queen Armara. It says everything about how much the Yorkshire can dislike Liverpool when they support the one from parts unknown. And Voodoo Queen up top in a bad part of town. Lizzy Styles called it. Drops Voodoo Queen in the centre of the ring. Quick cover, that could be enough. Just a 2 count from Lizzy Styles. Enraged. She cannot put Voodoo Queen away. Off the ropes now goes Lizzy Styles, looking for that big drop kick, takes down Voodoo Queen Armara, and again making a quick cover. 2 3/4 for Lizzy Styles. Lizzy has gone for approximately 900 covers so far in this match. Lizzy Styles, from the very moment she first saw that championship and tried to snatch it out of the referee's hands, we know she is desperate to leave with the belt, and quickly. Every time she hits a big move, she gets a pin. Yet to get that 3, she was trying to use a weapon against this. Wait! That's CJ Banks! What's CJ Banks do? In the face of CJ Banks! And Voodoo Queen! Looking for the 6-out powerbomb! And we have our first Women's Rise champion! She fought off a Banks robbery! And now, do you do voodoo? The Women's Rise champion does! The Voodoo Queen is the Queen of Rise! 2019 we'll see England's maddest wrestling show with England's maddest women's division. And there is no better queen than the Voodoo Queen on the very top of the mountain. Lizzy Styles, who scratched and clawed her way into the final, could not cheat her way to the Women's Championship of Rise. To all of Britain's finest female competitors, you are on notice, as the Queen is the Voodoo Queen, Armara.